love that tune. It's one of my favorites. I like it. It's pretty neat. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sasquatch Shills, where Sasquatch speaks and nobody really cares. But I generally go out and fish up some channels that I think are interesting, have a good point. Oh yeah, my wife totally disavows my channel. You know, it's because it's my channel. That's the problem. So I've got What's Truth back here, and we're going to take a look at a couple of his videos. We're going to talk to the man himself, and we're going to see exactly what it is that tickles a pickle. That was a pretty good one. So without further gilding the lily or further ado, I shall bring him up front, and we shall have that talk, because I got to go dig up the video I was looking for. Hey, man. What's happening?
How you doing, guy? What's up, man?
All right, so you've been at this for what, like 5 years?
Somewhat, yeah, give or take.
You've got about 2 years of content available on this particular channel.
Right.
And
Really goes back that far, does it? Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got a couple of few videos popped up here. I got to go dig the most viewed back up, because I backed out to get your link to put it up. Now, since I'm a moron and Sasquatch Shills isn't an actual thing, and we don't actually do professional stuff around here, I have to go back.
You're doing all right, man.
I'm trying. All right, so your most viewed video. Before we get to that, I got it up. But before we get to that, let's fix this. That can stay up there. Get rid of this. All right. I'm gonna bring you up on the big screen. Let you tell everybody what it is that you're going to do. What it is that you do.
What it is that I do. Well, I started out in the truth movement about 5.5, maybe years ago. Did a little bit of stuff in there with conspiracies and whatnot, and ended up taking some time off of YouTube to deal with some shit. And I ended up back, that Caucasian says, about 2 years ago. So I started because I came back making videos because my wife was making a channel back then called the Canadian Homeschool Mom. And when she gets involved in making content, I also get involved in making content for her channel and my own channel. So I started out again with the 1A community and the Cop Watch community because I found them through Tony It's Time to Wake Up. He was the one talking all kinds of nasty stuff, go PDF, and everybody else over here made me go look. And I said, let me go check it out. Since then, I have been exposing people like the Cone 710, the Man 123420, and I've been doing a little bit of light trolling here and there, and doing the whole Convoy to Freedom thing up here in Canada. So that, in a nutshell, is where I'm at today.
All right. So no real animosity against anybody, just basically
no
folks that are out there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any particular animosity against anyone. Although I do have a friend of mine, Mysterio Sam Squanch, who he's an unruly bastard, and he trolls everybody that associates themselves with it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I have another natural troll that sometimes pops up in chat. His name's Wolfman.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him to come up, and I want to do a show with him where we MST3K something, some ancient bit of media. We're just going to tear it apart.
Right.
I don't know. He's good at that kind of stuff. All right, so you originally started out in the truther movement, is what you're saying. So you're talking about the early days of COVID would be about that time.
Oh no, way before that.
I'm talking about this channel.
Oh yeah, this channel. Yeah, just before COVID, probably. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So late 2019 or so.
Right. It was when COVID first came out. Me and my wife made a real good video on communism. And
sounds like a good video game when COVID
all that stuff
came out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a pretty good line. I like it. You pooch. Who's the pooch?
That's Clifford, my Great Dane.
Goodest boy.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Hold up.
There he is. Right beside me.
That's a big boy.
He's my big fella. Up there, buddy. There you go.
That's a big boy.
Same size as my head, look.
Right? I don't know. I think mine might be a little smarter to be occasional. He certainly gets what he wants out of the day, that's for sure. All All right, so we're going to take a minute and go through chat, see who's got what and where we're at there, and I'm going to hit play on my freaking over here. Yeah, there we go. I suppose to have been playing the whole time. It wasn't because I'm an idiot. I'm going to fix a few things here. This needs to stop happening because that's going to jam the whole show up in a little bit. That is a pretty dog. Let's get back to the top. Who's here and who came first? The chicken, egg? Oh no. Oh no, it's not going to let me do it. It just reset. That's because 10 people just showed up and they all said something. Oh no, it's just not going to let me do it, is it? Okay, well, apparently MVTV was first, and then as if it's your business. Now it's just functioning on its own now, and I don't know why. Hey Jet, what's up? It's good to see you, bud. As soon as all of this stops acting a fool, I'll get back to what I was doing. Yeah, hey, it's all right, cool. All right. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, man.
All right. So who trains your dogs?
I do.
Oh, that's cool. Spend a little bit of time training and breeding bulldogs, and they're about as hard headed as you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Yep.
My guy's pretty hard headed. And he's strong too, so
Oh God, aren't they?
oh man.
What's up, Mister Self Destruction? All right, I'm gonna scroll back a little. Hey, maybe I can do it over here and it won't freeze up. Yeah, that's working. All right. Um, Apparently, first one in was no. I'm certain it was MVTV. I'm positive of it. So MVTV gets the gold, as if it's your business gets the silver, and Work Lion gets the bronze. Welcome to the show, everybody. Mama Gnome came in really early, and Cheese Bear, who you came in, but she was not here early enough to be part of the show. And let's see, Princess OPD. Her cat is 17 years old. Bernie Burnaby Sanchez. What is up, brother? Beth Meadows, Russell Sperry. We got American Justice of Texas. Let me say that right.
Welcome, American Justice.
American Justice of Texas. Lady Justice Liberty Press. We have Authority Check Presents. Beth Meadows, Gypsy Auditor UK. We have Jet001, that is JETT001, who likes to have a nice heart to heart with the camera occasionally. And it's actually a pretty good conversation typically. He thinks things out before he says them.
Wow, that's good. That's always a good thing. Not enough of that on YouTube.
Scotty Waddles. All right, I think I'm caught up. Mr. Self Destruction. I'm sorry, I missed him. All right, we're caught up. Anybody you want to say hey to in that list?
Hey, what's up, AC? What's up, Lady Justice of Texas?
That's American Justice of
American
Texas.
Justice of Texas. I get her and Lady Love confused all the time, and the names.
Yeah. Lady Love Liberty Press, something like that.
Yeah.
I always get mixed up too.
Yeah.
There's another one out there that's Lady Liberty, Lady Liberty Justice Press or something like
Okay, that's a tongue
that.
twister.
Man, I get them all so
Yeah. I just call her AJOT.
AJOT. What's up,
Yeah.
AJOT?
Yeah. Good peeps. Good peeps.
Yeah, no, she's great.
Yeah.
She out of all of the guests I've had on, she has been the most amenable to suggestions. If I make a suggestion about try this, try that with your channel, just
Right.
do this, do that, try this. She
Yeah.
tries. She
Right.
does it sometimes she don't. It's just different people, different strokes.
That's right. Yeah.
The point
Yeah.
is to find the content that you make easiest and best.
What's that?
I said the point is to find content that you can make easiest and is best for you.
Right.
Greatest YouTuber is never going to get on camera.
Ain't that something?
Best baseball player is stuck in some third world country trying to survive and will never.
Yeah.
And the greatest congressman is probably in jail for petty larceny.
Yeah. Exactly.
Unfortunately, such is the nature of this find ourselves in. Jesus, computer, do what I tell you to and not what you want to. It's my show, damn it. Do it. All right. Okay. So Yeah, that's right. Turn that off. I don't need that no more. All right. So I've got your very first video uploaded. Do you happen to remember off the top of your head what it is?
Oh man, you got me.
It's the first one available on this channel publicly. I don't go looking for anything weird.
Right.
And in general, it's just whatever it is that you happen to have up. Late night discussions with Johnny and Brian.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that goes way
Publicly
back.
uploaded video.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
gonna
my
look.
buddy. That's my old buddy Johnny Murdoch from the Truther days. Yeah.
I figured it was something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, what you got going on in this kind of thing here? Just
What do I That's just me and Johnny talking about scripture, about truth, about people that were mixed up in the truth movement and flat earth movement.
I got a little thing I do before we go into the whole thing. Check this out. It's so stupid. I went and dug this up out of a really dumb movie that is awesome. If I can find the damn thing. I didn't lose my paleontology bit, did I? Here we go.
You know about cars? Yes, I'm a paleontologist. Oh, it's okay. There's dynamite in this bag too. I am a paleontologist. I'm a paleontologist. Paleontologists study really old stuff.
Like crackers.
Like crackers. Okay. We're studying the really old stuff of this cracker. And I found this. And basically it's just you and who is it? Is you and Brian?
Me and Johnny Murdoch.
You and Johnny Murdoch. All right.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
Brian in the video.
I'm talking about the whole I listened to about 5 minutes of it, and it kind of got into the weeds pretty quick. I kind of felt like I needed a backstory to get any of it.
Yeah, you probably do. By the time me and Johnny had made this video, this was one of many late night live streams that me and Johnny had done by this time, probably about 3-4 years into it by then. I had already suffered from all kinds of attacks from crazy trolls. I was winding down, trying to step back from all the drama, and that was probably one of our last discussions on YouTube before he took off again. But it goes way back to the Truther days where I was sought after by a couple different channels and put through the. You see what happens today, man, with some of these channels. They're calling cops on one another and whatnot, and it gets all nasty.
Let me tell
And
you what
that's what it was last when I was back in the day then, right? It was getting real nasty with everybody. So I stepped away for a couple of years, man.
certainly.
Yeah. I had to. But that's the road it goes down when you end up chasing all the Shills around, man. You know?
Yeah, you can't chase everything. What's up, truth be told? It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I did. Before I even started my YouTube channel, I went and talked to my sheriff and explained to him I was starting a YouTube channel and I was weird enough it might work. And if it does, don't swat me. You've got my number, you know where I live, call me.
Right.
If I don't answer, then swat me. Fine.
Right. Yeah,
Call me. I'll answer.
Please don't swat me, bro.
Don't swat me, bro. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
No,
Chances are he'll just show up, knock on the door. That is assuming you don't call me.
right.
I mean, because I grew up like down the road from him my whole life. The only thing this guy ever wanted to do was be a police officer. And the only thing I really trust him with for sure is to do nothing that would endanger him being a police officer.
Yeah.
He's a super cop. You know how they are.
Yeah.
Only purpose is to be a cop. And some of these people are bad and they're tyrannical and they're bad. This guy's just some guy. His only purpose is to be a cop.
Yeah.
He loves it. That's what he does.
RoboCop 2.0, eh?
Well, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's
I would say, yeah. Some RoboCops are great.
Yeah, he's great when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like if you need help, he'll help you. And then before he calls anybody, you know, he's more liable to call dad and tell him he is like you up, you know.
Right. So you're down in America, are you?
A small town in Little Georgia,
right on.
Middle of nowhere. Like, nowhere. I'm surprised I have internet. out there. But yeah, we try to have a good time. You know.
Nothing like the country life, man. I love the country life. I miss it. I really do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've got plans. If I ever figure out how to get an internet signal out of my swamp, I'm moving the fuck back. Let me tell you, I can get on my island out there and just sit there.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to
That's
swim to
nice.
get to me.
Yeah. Escape all this city life, man.
That's why I got so excited about the Starlink concept.
Mm.
I thought it was gonna I thought it might work.
Yeah.
Just
I
as
thought
soon
it might work. Had some hope, did you?
I had the audacity to have a hope. Paint me as a pessimist.
Yes,
But
please.
all right. So there's really not a whole lot I can show that's not more like this. You've got some dog stuff, you've got some general talking to the camera things, you know.
Yeah.
If you came from 5 years ago, you came from the general blogger sphere, right?
I never got into blogging. No.
Okay. So
No.
none of that stuff. You just
No.
talked into the mic like a radio?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, what inspired me, believe it or not, was Bill Cooper. You know, I used to sit and watch him sit at his table talking into the microphone, talking about all this and all that. And I just thought, man, that looks cool, man.
I can't
You
do
know,
it.
that
I
looks
can't
cool.
even sit here and talk into a camera. I can't do it. I have to have a guest. I have to have somebody come in and have a discussion, or I'm just going to turn on a video, sit back and veg out and watch it.
Yeah, I'm getting like that now, a little more and more. You know, I find it hard to keep a discussion going without a co-host or a partner or guest or right.
Well, I'm anti-drama. I don't do any of the trying to expose people videos or none of that
Mm,
stuff. I leave that for Mysterio Sam Squanch. He can do all of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Well, you go give them hell, Truth. You tell them Sasquatch sent you.
yeah. But with my trolling, I don't really want to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? I try to keep it cartoon lightish. I try to keep it kind of funny, while at the same time I try to get what my point is across. If you look back on my pony video and my interview, my interrogation videos with cartoons, I try to stay away from calling people names and vile insults, and I try not to attack their character outside of like what made me make the pony video was I was upset that I felt that my free speech was infringed upon being a guest on somebody else's panel who wanted to have their opinion but didn't want me to have my opinion.
Oh no!
And
See,
hey, I agree with that. I'll step back and I'll let you have your say, and I'll go have my say on my channel, right? But the minute you tell me I'm not allowed, and you're allowed to sit there and berate me and berate my opinion without letting me have my say back, then you might get a cartoon made, right?
I kind of hope I get a cartoon made.
It's not anything personal, right?
I wouldn't take it
Really.
personally.
There's a lot worse out there. Back in the day, I was a lot
Oh
worse than I
sure.
am now. You know, I didn't understand the playing field as much back then. You know, I kind of understand that everybody behind the camera and behind that avatar is a human being. You know, I try not to go after
Disagree.
their
I
families.
totally disagree. No, sir. I disagree.
No, sir.
No,
I
sir.
disagree.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have been one of those trolls on the other side of that avatar. And
Right.
while I was a flesh and blood person, I was an absolute fucking machine when it came to doing whatever particular bit of trolling I wanted to do.
Hmm.
If I decided to do it and I got a reaction out of you, I'd spend a month doing it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a
Right.
problem with it at all.
Exactly. You
Help
know.
build your channel, and it would help build my rapport as a troll.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you
if you
troll me back in the day, man?
do it,
Did you ever troll me back in the day?
not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
To be honest, I kind of stopped doing that for about a year before I got my new channel. Before I started
Right
my new
on.
channel, I shut all of my old stuff down. I only kept
Yeah.
one profile open, and I
Right.
functioned off of it until it's finally just stopped functioning.
What made you want to troll in the beginning?
I came across a channel that was basically doing a bunch of smack and having the people watching paying them to do a bunch of smack.
Oh yeah.
And I was so put off by it because I was going through my own withdrawal issues at the time, trying to get
Hmm.
clean. And it pissed me off that these people have what they call a recovery channel. and they're using their channel to finance their drug use, to use their channel to finance their drug use. And I
Oh,
didn't have
damn.
an issue with the donations. I had an issue with the method by which they acquired those donations. They
Right,
would
right.
straight up lie to everybody saying, we're going to rehab Monday, but we just need to get through the weekend
Oh, wow.
every week for
That would
8
do it.
months,
That would do it. Yeah, yeah.
So I just started telling the truth in their chat, and then it just kind of grew from that.
So
Next
again,
thing
you're not going after the good guy
no,
there. You're going
you
after the real POS, you know.
no.
So in my mind, that's not really a bad thing.
Well, you got to remember, I'm a free speech advocate. YouTube is
Right.
not a free speech platform. At the
No,
very
it's not.
second I feel like I'm being attacked or inappropriately represented, I'm so fucking out of here. It's ridiculous.
Mm,
And in this case, since we're on my channel, you're out of here, and that's nothing personal. It's just the way the channel has to function.
right.
I have mods in chat, and they are ironclad, and they will reap anyone that starts any trash. They'll do it before they don't even talk to me about it.
Yeah.
But that's their purpose. That's why they're here.
Yeah.
If I try to talk trash, they'll try to reap me with it. So I'm not allowed to do that either. So yeah, we can not like each other, have a conscious, conscientious conversation.
I'm such an advocate for that. You know, I really am.
Oh yeah, baby.
You know,
I love it.
I can sit and have a conversation with my worst enemy, but can they sit and have one with me? That's the
Yeah, it's
question.
kind of a
You know?
debatable point when it comes
Yeah.
down to it. How amenable are you to an actual conversation that doesn't end in the basic he said, she said bullshit that inevitably happens?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Interesting
I'll
thing.
be the first one to tell you, yes, I probably said that shit. Yes, probably on somebody else's panel. Did it
Yeah.
mean anything? I don't know. I'm not an idiot. I just play one on YouTube.
Right.
Was it offensive? Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Definitely. Humor is
Yeah.
offensive.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world.
As an example, the other night, I was up on a panel, and I knew going into it that I was going to butt heads with at least two of the people that were on the panel. So I've kind of learned over the years that I went in and I started talking smack right off the hop. I got them all upset right off the hop. Two people that I knew were going to get upset. But after about 5 minutes of that, it got quiet. And I said, now, what are you fighting with me over? And they had no idea. They had no idea. And it was a civil conversation from there on, right? So I don't know if I broke down the barriers or whatever I did, but it seemed to change things. It got the steam let off right away.
Yeah, that's handy when it can be done.
When it can be done, yeah.
So a lot of people won't bite on that though. It's
No.
real good. I mean, it's real good when someone can pull that off, but it's hard to
Yeah.
get it to happen in a full group.
Yeah, but it worked. So, you know, it was good.
Yeah, I'm totally cool. You know how to tell? I got sunglasses on at night. That's how you know I'm cool. It's the dead giveaway, right? I'm an idiot. Fact is, that freaking ring light's so bright it burns my brain.
Yeah.
So for the
I
show, I keep it on. But these glasses are new and they're polarized, and I can only see my screen from the right angle.
I gave up on the lights for that very reason, man. They're too bright, too hot. Now you got
Well,
just me.
I was told once that you're only a YouTuber when somebody gives you a ring light. My daughter
There
gave me
you
a
go.
ring light, so I guess I'm going to use it until I either
Use her up, man.
whatever.
Get that pretty complexion going on your Sasquatch face, buddy boy. You're good to go.
Oh, dude, I hit 1,000 subs. I'm going to the beach to get me a tan. Watch this. We'll do a time lapse. I'll turn red. It'll be great. Yep. Actually, we're probably going to put a roof on the house here pretty soon, and when we do that, I'm going to try to convince my wife to go to the beach instead of sticking around here and just listening to them to bang on the freaking roof of the house for 4
new roof's always a fun time, yeah.
Hey man, I can't wait. I'm
I
happy.
bet you.
I am.
I bet you.
I mean, I ain't got no leaks or nothing. It's just that it's like 33 years old. That's a 30-year
Yeah.
roof. We're there. You know,
Yeah.
we're well
It'll still
past
be
it.
a big relief on your head when you know you got a new roof up there, right?
right? That also takes the property from being worth like 500,000 to like 700,000 in one drop.
Nice.
Bam.
Nice.
Super.
Oh, hey, Josh. Good to see you. Hi, Wandering Hippie. How you
Yeah,
doing, buddy?
I'm rolling in. His previous guest too.
Okay.
I also hosted, let's see, Harry Bosnell, Truth Be
Okay.
Told Audits, American Justice
Truth
of
be told,
Texas, Road Dogs,
Road
Topher,
Dogs, Toe for Life. Yeah, I know those guys.
a bunch of other motherfuckers. A whole bunch of them, too.
Yeah.
Got about 40 or 50 under my belt now.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm digging it. It's great. It's great because for the most part, I have everybody's contact information and I don't bother people, Been working on Joe Cool for about 2 months.
I can't get them in.
That man is hard to connect with. He just sent me like 4 freaking phone numbers. None of them work.
You just got to run a panel at night and just wait, and he'll make his way
He's
around.
been on panel, but I want to do a full channel show like what we're doing here.
I like
He's
his
one of
channel.
my Pokemon. He's one of the people I started the channel hoping to be able to interview before he dies of old age.
All right. See what I can do, man.
Do that. I got to get big enough for people to care.
I'll have to keep telling him. Sasquatch is waiting for you, Joe.
Oh, he knows. Jeff did. Oh, NC Tire Hunter is another one I hosted.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Jeff's been on his ass about it for a minute. And I've talked to him. I've got his email. Like we've discussed it. It's just that it's hard to get things to job together right. But
you did to me, man. Set a time, set a date. If it falls through, set another time, another date.
I'm right. I'm a firm believer in rescheduling. I have no problems with it whatsoever. I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I don't have that great of a schedule.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right. So what are you planning on doing with your channel? You're going to move forward in what type of vein? What type of fashion?
I've just been trying to work with another favorite YouTube channel of mine called The Shit Show by ASMR. Just trying to do what I can there to, I don't know, I can't really say I help them out or anything, but I like to provide a little bit of clips for their show. I like to go up on their panels and see what's going on. Because I do kind of like the drama a little bit after all this time. I just don't like I don't like the heavy stuff, man. I don't like
I don't like any of it.
Yeah. I don't like the heavy stuff.
Here's the thing. Large part of what I built my channel on was the complete lack of drama.
Right.
You'll notice in the chat, none of that shit happens more than once.
It's just and we need places like that on YouTube. Right?
Yeah.
We do.
And I know, yes, it does infringe on people's First Amendment, but YouTube is not a free speech platform. If it was, we'd be having a totally different conversation and it'd be a much more interesting show.
Right. And see, that's where the shit show could come in handy. Because I'm a true believer of there's a time and a place for everything. Your channel's not the place for drama. But if you were having it out with somebody, you could take it over to the shit show and have some kind of discourse. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You know, it's out there. There's a place and time for everything on YouTube.
I'm not throwing any shade on anything you do.
No.
You enjoy it, do it.
There's a genre for absolutely everything, eh? You know what I mean?
Part of the reason you're here is because you're passionate about what you do. I can see it in the quality of your work and the things that you do. Some people might not agree with it.
Well, I love to edit.
I'm not asking them. I'm simply presenting a channel that I like. I kind of enjoy the content on. I don't know how to explain why I enjoy it. But
I like to practice editing by making different little intros for channels that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm into Adobe Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, and Premiere Pro. And where my kids are homeschooled, they need to all learn to know how to use these programs. And the only way I can teach them how to use these programs is to know how to use them myself, right?
Yeah.
So it gives me that experience as well. So that's my Living Skies and the Chad video you got up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's from probably just last week or the other day, maybe.
It's not a very old one.
No, that's
maybe a week. I'm not exactly sure where to go with the rest of this conversation. Typically go into future plans and stuff, but if you're not doing things like, usually I have Bigfoot hunters and pixie hunters and stuff like that on, so they always have like a whole itinerary of places they're going to be later.
Right.
or I have auditors on who also have an itinerary of where they're going to be
Mhm.
later.
Yeah.
So,
My van broke down, so I haven't been able to do the Freedom
so
Convoy
we know where
thing.
you're going to be. Gotcha. You'll be right there. Okay.
But there are so many things going on out here right now with the whole Freedom Convoy and motorcycle rally down in Ottawa. And
Weren't you doing like a news reaction bit for a little while there?
I might have played some news clips and discussed them a little bit with my wife, maybe.
Right, something like that. I really
Yeah,
dug it, dude.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was a good non-aggressive, trolly approach
yeah,
at,
yeah.
showing information and having a good discussion.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
kind of where I wandered in, I
yeah.
guess.
I love those live streams for sure.
They were good.
Yeah,
It's cool stuff.
yeah,
I dig that part of it. And I don't have anything against folks like PDF Farmer and ASMR. I'll
yeah. No, I'm good. Yeah,
watch a whole lot of their content. I'll check them out every case. If I'm sitting in there fixing to go to bed and there ain't nobody else live, I'll click it and sit in the wings.
right.
You
I
know,
think people take me a little too serious sometimes. Maybe I don't know. I try to keep it light.
I can tell
I
you
do.
why. Why? The
Yeah.
name of your channel is What's Truth. That's pretty
Mm.
fucking serious, dude.
That triggers people.
It does. It does because they automatically assume you're talking flat Earth or aliens or any number of other things, and it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
more ambiguous than that.
But I'm really willing to talk about all of that. I'm not going to say I'm going to take the sides of the people
Really
that
hope so.
believe in aliens or whatever, but I'll sit and have a conversation with you about aliens any day,
Because
right?
coming Tuesdays, I'm planning to start a Chilling with Sasquatch bit where we take a look at various very esoteric topics and look for
Mm.
videos that explain them better
Mm-hmm.
than I can.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to do like each week I'm going to do a different topic in general. It's going to be like, I've already covered like aliens, AI, and time travel in one subject, but we're going to take a deep dive into a particular aspect of that show, AI,
Right. Right.
aliens, or time travel, and
Yeah.
really chew into some of the videos on YouTube that either purport to depict time travel or evidence of time travel, stuff like that. But it
Yeah.
goes for every field of paranormal, parapsychology, all of that stuff, along
Mm-hmm.
with the more hard sciences like evolution and dinosaurs and shit like that. Anything that sparks the interest in general.
Right.
But I'm going to do my first few are going to be kind of a light skip across the top of the surface of like some generally associated phenomena like
Right.
aliens, AI, and time travel,
Gotcha.
ghosts, goblins, and interdimensional elves. Loosely
Only
related.
ever seen them on mushrooms, man. So
Hey, maybe so. But I'm just saying that there are enough people that have reported events involving similar things that we should at least take a look at it and go,
oh, for
hmm,
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
why
Like,
not?
man, I agree 100%. Some of the times when I was on psychedelics, I often wondered, is this just another dimension? Like
Oh yeah.
seriously. Yeah, I've had moments where I wasn't even on Earth, man.
Well, I was on Earth. I just saw things
In
beyond.
some weird jungle themed, and I'm in the middle of a city, and I'm on so much psychedelics that I'm in the middle of some jungle themed freaking weird mushroom land. It
Oh
was
man,
strange. It's
don't get me
strange.
started.
It's strange, man.
You ever seen the game Chrono Trigger?
No, I don't think I have.
All right.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
first,
That's an old one, isn't it? That's an
yeah,
old one.
it's an old one.
Yeah,
My
yeah, yeah.
first experience of psychedelics involved trying to play Chrono Trigger.
Oh damn. Yeah, 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 yeah. My first video game on psychedelics was Crash Bandicoot, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Imagine that's tons of fun. Mario
never
Party.
forget that.
Mario Party might be the greatest hallucinogenic experience ever. You can't ever figure out quite what you're supposed to do, and nobody else can either. So you just have tons of fun with no negative side effects.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
All right, so you're doing the shit show with
With AC and
ASMR,
ASMR. Yeah.
right, right.
As soon as I get the van repaired up, I got to put a ball joint on it. Then I'll be hitting the convoys and the freedom rallies again.
Fantastic.
I feel terrible giving them up, but yeah, what can you do, right? But,
Hey,
yeah.
no, part of this is to also shout out any channels that you particularly support, and
Yeah.
specifically any channels below 5K that you're aware of.
Oh, well, my
That's
wife
where I
Tiffany's Epiphany needs a hand with some subscribers.
Needs Epiphany.
Yeah, you ever hear her? You see
Look
her
at
yet?
her. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
in chat. She was a minute
Yeah.
ago.
She does a little bit of everything. She does the freedom convoys. She does some crafting. She does some face-to-face talk time,
Pretty sure I'm sub to her.
that sort of thing. Yeah.
I think so. Anybody else in particular?
Just Game Over 2. I know you've heard of Game Over 2. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's got some good editing skills and some good videos. AC and ASMR, another channel that I frequent a lot. I see Wandering Hippie in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's good peeps. Yeah.
He is good peeps.
Yeah.
Posted him last season. He was episode 3 of last season.
Yeah.
He's good people. Really is.
Used to watch the Slow Burner show a lot. I thought that was a good show.
This is weird. There she is. Hello. Go there. Says I'm not subscribed. I was subscribed.
She's almost 700.
Oh.
Look at her go.
Yeah, man. Last time I checked on her, she didn't have like 224. It didn't work. She's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's real good. All right. So we've pretty well covered everything on your channel and what you've got planned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be a slightly 10-minute shorter show than usual. That's fine.
All right.
I'll throw in some stuff. We'll make it 57 minutes. It'll fit every other episode. It'll be great. Do you have any particular comics you'd like to have in it?
Any what?
Comics. Stand-up comics.
Stand-up comics? No, I watch Joe Rogan a lot.
Okay, then it'll be Bill Hicks probably. Jedburgh or something like that.
No, I never really got into Hicks.
I
never really got into comics, period, really. I watched a lot of Dave Chappelle, I guess. Who hasn't, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's odd.
Chris Rock.
He's hilarious, too, or
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
be anyway. Okay, well, tell you what, tell everybody I said bye, and that
All right.
I guess if it was a good show, tell them it was a good show. If you want me to go to hell, tell me to go to hell. However that works.
Nah, I thought it was a good show. Everybody hit subscribe and like to Caucasian Sasquatch, interviewing what's truth. I hope you all enjoyed the discussion. Shout out to Game Over 2 and American Justice of Texas and all my other friends that I'm missing in the chat, Tiffany's Epiphany. And thank you for having me up. Thank you for listening, Caucasian. Right on, man.
Yeah, it's kind of part of what we do here is more of a open format for you to promote your own channel because you know more about it than I do.
Right.
That's the best way I know to do it. I mean, after all, you're making the content. You're the one that enjoys it most, I'm sure.
Hey, well, thanks for having me, man. Much appreciated.
All right. We're going to do an after dark thing, and I'm going to take you out of the scene for a second, talk our way out of here, and see if we can see each other on the other side. We'll be right here if you want to hang around. If not, that's with you.
All right, buddy.
All right, bud. Wrong button.
Wrong button.
The other button. All right. So that's the end of this particular episode of Sasquatch Shills. We're going to roll over into Sasquatch After Dark right after this, and it's not words from our sponsors because we don't have any sponsors, and we're not actually looking for sponsors, but we would definitely read the email and giggle and show it to our wife, right? Because I don't know what else to do with it. Probably get a lawyer. Hey, there it is. It's that thing. Oh no, I got it in the wrong spot.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Probably a good time to talk about mental health. If you're struggling with mental health, make sure you reach out to somebody you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or a therapist, but sometimes just reaching out and talking to somebody helps. But if you're having a crisis that can't wait, just remember, hold on to this thought, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Could save your life. Okay.